When she first came on the scene, it looked to me that she was well received in her royal role by the public. She appeared to have good public speaking skills and was also not shy of the camera at all, which were good traits to have for a life in public service. In her engagement interview, she said,
"And Meghan, given your acting and the profile you had, you'd already been involved in various causes, you've been an ambassador for UN Women. What about this new role? I mean, you're going to have a bigger platform, a bigger voice. What do you want to do with it?"
I think what's been really exciting as we talk about the transition of this out of my career but into the role is that, as you said, the causes that have been very important to me I can focus even more energy on, because very early out of the gate, I think you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility, which I take seriously. And at the same time, I think in these beginning few months and now being boots on the ground in the UK, I'm excited to just really get to know more about the different communities here, smaller organizations who are working on the same causes that I've always been passionate about under this umbrella. And also being able to go around to the Commonwealth. I think it's just the beginning of a...
There's a lot to do.
But I don't see it as giving anything up. I just see it as a change.
It's a new challenge. It's a
new chapter.
Both of us have passions for wanting to make change for good, and with lots of young people running around the Commonwealth, that's where we're going to spend most of our time, hopefully.
And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
if you want to be a professional public servant, why would you leave the very nest that automatically provides you with opportunities to do just that? And it even throws in a notoriety package deal as well. An Oprah interview, podcast, and Netflix documentary later, here is what Meghan Markle's PR flop can teach you. Just a quick disclaimer, this has no emotional implications. It is purely an objective video aimed at extracting teachable moments. Okay, let's get into it. Number 1, play the long game. Delaying short-term pleasure for long-term success. Having this mindset can help in different areas of life. Whether you're on a fitness journey or a debt-free journey, it is always important to keep the main thing as the main thing. In other words, don't lose sight of the goal. If your goal is to lose X pounds in a year, it will require you to make certain sacrifices today that will only make you happier in the long run. Success is not always overnight. We may see someone that appears to have become successful overnight, but we don't always count the years of hard work and dedication they had behind the scenes to get to the point that they are in right now. Through marriage, Meghan Markle became instantaneously famous overnight and might perhaps have lost sight of the prize. If the goal was to be a professional public servant, is that what she's doing right now? I'm not sure. Or maybe her plan was always to leverage on the fame and leave. But then what's after that? So just keeping the main thing as the main thing, always play the long game. Number 2, popularity is fickle. Respect never dies. Now, if I could put this on a t-shirt, I will. People's opinion of you can change at any point in time. One day they love you, the next day they can't stand you. Popularity is a mirage that steals from reality. Do not be led only by the praises of people, but rather focus on being the best version of yourself. Focus on aligning yourself with your core values and positioning yourself to be a person of substance. You need to go through life with the understanding that it is not your job to make people like you, but it is your job to love yourself and to live in a way that even when people don't like you, they still have to respect you. Number 3, recollections will always vary. People may not always remember what you say, but they will always remember how you made them feel. There is a saying that character is how you treat people who can't do anything for you in return, and integrity is how you act when you think nobody is looking. Be intentional about how you treat others because your actions matter. You may not always be in a position to defend yourself with your words, but your character will always speak up for you. That is something no one can ever take away from you. Number 4, Live to learn. We should be people that are committed to learning and growing. We stop evolving when we stop learning. When I watched interviews of Meghan Markle during her time as a working royal, I liked her confidence. However, I couldn't help but notice that it had an air of, watch me show you how to do this. Watch me teach you how to do your job. And there were moments where I noticed her trying to teach Harry how to move, or she tried to correct him on what to say in official gatherings. I just found it a little interesting. But it really stood out to me because I think we can all learn from that. Confidence is a good thing, but overconfidence, married with ignorance, is a recipe for disaster. When you go into new spaces, take your time to learn the lay of the land. Assimilate before you emanate. You don't have to lose yourself in the process of assimilating, but you can effect change in an even greater way when you take the time to fully understand what you're trying to change. When you show people that you care enough about their culture, whether it's work culture, community, or the culture of an organization, when people see that you care about how they've done things, they are most likely to jump on with what your vision of change looks like. Because at that point, it would be clear to them that you're doing it from a place of care. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is Monday Start Club, helping you with all the tools you need to succeed in life. Please like this video and subscribe. It will mean a lot to me. I will see you in the next video.